So good morning people, how are you, and welcome to my channel. Oh gosh, I'm still a bit groggy. Welcome to my channel. Good morning from wherever you are. Good afternoon, the glaring sun. Good afternoon, good evening, or I hope you'll have a good night if you're about to sleep from wherever you're watching from in the world. For those of you who are new here, my name is Josephine. I welcome you so much to my channel. I'm Kenyan. I've been forgetting to say that, but I'm from Kenya and I live in a small place called Ruai on the outskirts of Nairobi. I've been working on bettering my farm after the rains. When it rains a lot, there's a lot of overgrowth, and so we're in the process of clearing that up. And then I had a theft recently. I traveled, and when I came back, I found there was a theft. The antenna for my internet reception had been stolen, but there are also repairs to be done around the fence, and then where the thieves passed through, where they broke into the fence, where they climbed. So I'm making remedial measures to repair all that, and it's been a busy 2 days, and today is the last day of the cleaning. The fence is all repaired. The major repair work, the major reforms are going to happen later on. Can I say reforms? Makeover of the fencing also is going to happen later on. But for now, we just took remedial measures of repairing what was undone, what had been broken, what had been spoilt by these animals called thieves. So today I'm having the crop garden. Wow, I'm seeing such a unique bird I've never seen. So I have to pause this. This is a bird that I have never seen before, and I'm so curious. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful and it's so odd shaped. Like that bird of the dinosaur family. What is it called? This is a bird I've never seen in Ruai before. Wonder where it came from and what has made it necessary for it to appear here. My goodness, this is so unique. So the bird has flown away, but I had to capture that. It's a bird that I've never seen here before, and it's so unique. And I'd like anybody who can recognize that kind of bird to tell me. It looks like it might rain. The temperature in the air, it's not so cloudy, but the temperature is that cool, coldish wind that comes before the rain. That's a cloud cover for today. Those are my trees. Yeah, so I've opened the gate for the young man to start his work, also digging around the flowers, and then I'm going in to wait for the people who are coming to repair the Wi-Fi, because they're coming to reinstall the replacement antenna today. Then I'll talk to you later on. So the work has started on making the hollow around the flowers, the plants. I hope this is going to boost them, and then after that they are going to get mulching. I'm going to remove the bottles, collect them out, and because it's still raining, so that the rain can settle in within the hollow and give the plants a bigger boost. I'm also going to look for some manure to put on it, some natural manure. Yeah, this is definitely going to give the plants a boost, and I need all these stones collected, put on the side, so that they're not right on the driveway. They're just alongside the line of the maize on the outer edge, because I made sure that the maize is on a straight line. Well, sort of straight according to my eye. Yeah, but I don't know where the fellow has gone. You know, when you give people work, this is the thing. He has disappeared and he has my tools. So I don't know whether he's going to work briefly somewhere else or something. So I've locked the gate. So he has to come in through this main gate, tell me where he was, where he had left work. And then, yeah, before he continues, so that I monitor his movement. When you leave the gate freely, anybody can disappear with your tools. And I'm not seeing one of my tools. It's called a djembe, the one for digging. Come, Skip. I'm wondering where that is. I'm sure I had it when the water was getting repaired. No, I didn't have that. I didn't use that. The last person who was here, did I let them stay with it? Oh goodness. The badness here is that workers also steal your equipment. Oh, this is such a setback in case I find that it's missing. That's a very big setback because I have to buy another one. It's a crucial tool that I have to use all the time in the garden. It's getting done. Then after this, I'm going to prepare to be able to go out to get ready to go for the women's meeting. And after the women's prayer meeting, we also have water getting installed in our regional area. So I need to go and make an application for that. And that's happening at Asaiba. And then we use a forum called eCitizen, where most of the services are provided by the government agencies and government. That's where you go to make your payments, and that's where you go to make your applications. And if you need to acquire any services so that they follow you, then they have your documentation, they have your registration, they know what citizen has taken what services, what citizen is making what applications. So I need to go and make that, see how the process is happening, because I think it also involves giving some credentials, some paperwork, and I'll find out if I have all the paperwork, coordinate with the family, and then make application for that. Remember, I told you that the water we use here is bought from people who have boreholes, and then they've made piping systems coming to our house. But when we have now, this is the National Water, I think it's the National Water Board or Nairobi County Council, which supplies now on behalf of the National Water Board. That means now we are able to have fresh, clean drinking water rather than the water that I have to buy per gallon from friends who have inbuilt water tanks, or if I tap the water myself from the rainwater. At least this one is from the county council and it's treated. So that will be my schedule for the day. But first I'll finish with the technicians here, and then we'll take a walk when I'm going to fill out the forms for the water supply. Finished, they've installed it, and it's such a fragile little thing, and I'm getting so annoyed. So I've considered that if I have to go now to go and get the welders to come and check on the welding and then also do the application for water, and the prayers are at 2:30, I'm not going to make it because it's a long walk and it does get me tired. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to sit in, and then I still have the young man who hasn't finished in the garden, and I don't want to leave the gate open or to leave him keys or to have to, I just don't want to inconvenience that. So instead what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit in, have lunch in the house, and do whatever else needs doing, and then I'm going to leave at 2:30 to go for the prayer session with the other women. So I'm going to go at 2. I'm just going to leave the house at 2:30, go for the prayer session, and then after the prayer session, that's when I'm going to go check out on the welder and then check out on the water application. You don't know, you uplift me so much, you encourage me so much. I'm not I don't feel downbeaten when I see channels at 1,000, at 5,000. No. I'm happy with every little growth I see. Every number increase sends me over the moon, because I remember at a time when I had 5 subscribers. I remember at a time when I had 15 subscribers. I remember at a time when I had 30 subscribers. Who am I not to celebrate now that I have 79? So thank you very much. Thank you very much for staying on the channel in my very different kind of ordinary life. Let me not apologize, but there's not much to show except just my life. Stay on the channel, and thank you, and let's walk. Good. This is a very great improvement. Now the only badness is that my neighbor needs to come tomorrow for them to fill out this section. So I hope they won't mess up with the garden so much. Yeah, I just hope they won't. The stones will be cleared later. I'll clear out the bottles. Yeah, I don't really need to reach the end. This is great work. Once it rains, this is going to pick up so much, and I'm so glad. This section is so fertile. I just can't believe it. So if these thieves can come to my house to steal that, I know they've been coming to try and scale this wall. So I think he's going to raise it up higher, which is going to be helpful for all of us. Then here there's not... Stop! Toka hapo kwa shamba! Look at this stupid dog, what he does. He's the one who's just uprooting. Where? Okay, so it's evening. I wasn't able to go for the prayer meeting because actually it's coming to 6 now is when the young man is finishing. I don't want to shoot videos of him working, but he's done a splendid job. He's kept on taking a rest, taking a break, but the garden is looking very nice. I'm going to show you in a minute. And he's now mulching the grass. So I wasn't able to leave, but I called somebody also to come check how we can secure the new Wi-Fi antenna. That's going to be done early in the morning. For today, I'll just sleep while I'm alert, but I'm going to secure any of the sections where I think, because I suspect that is one of the corners where they climbed up from because of the overhanging wires, and then came across to this side and then took it off from here. So by the time I build the cage, like I told you, Kenyans just take things very calm, very slow. If you give somebody work, especially custom made stuff, they take the longest time. It's not a question of I don't understand, or unless it's just lack of planning, people don't have materials. But I know if I go for this cage, there's a very little likelihood of me finding someone who says, let me make it now if you can pay. And it's not like all the time they have a lot of work. If we did a lot more of that, people would earn money much faster. But whenever you want to make anything bespoke, custom, whether it is clothing, whether it's furniture, you're always given a very extended period. And I think it's just, well, I'm critical, but I think it's just slowness on our part. Better efficiency would mean that you have a crew of people, even if it means calling extra people at a go. They come, they make that, and they go. But, well, that's something that has been done for today. It's very sad I wasn't able to do the prayer meeting. I'll do that next time, but there's no way I was going to leave the compound and then leave, because I have to have the tools back inside. I have to supervise before paying and all that. And then I also had to look for the people to do the caging for this. But I'm happy that I've done majority of the work now for the compound. So the next thing is going to be, yeah, some major works. I also need to add on more trees. In the video I did of my sister's when they were getting commissioned onto CWA. In that church, when they have a driveway, the driveway where I took a photo at, it's so well done. It is so well done. I mean, that's how driveways should be. A long driveway should be lined with trees for maximum aesthetics, beautification. And so that's what I'm aiming for. I mean, I know I've done a bit and the trees are young and the green, at least it's green. But I liked the choice of trees they had and the choice of flowers. So I might not necessarily have that because I really want I really want, what do you call, I really want trees that don't take up too much space. Those ones did not. But again, I don't want trees that will just grow tall and you can't use them anyway, because I want some fruits, I want some flowers. But I loved how that drive looked. And I'm going to try and capture a bit of that because I want different levels of beautification. The tall trees, the slender trees, and some bush, and then the ground level plants of flowers. Oh, that looked so awesome. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm glad at least for this fence, the inner fence to my own compound. I'm glad for the trees that are making the other division for my sisters. I'm glad they're picking up so well. The trees in the compound, actually, even the ones that I thought were not doing very well on the driveway, now after he's dug out the hollows around the trees, yeah, they're doing well. I think I just have high expectations even for the plants. The sun is so sweet. It's so sweet, yeah. So I need him to finish there, and by the time he finishes there, let me now show you around here what he's done. And I'm pleased with the work. It's something to hold now. If it comes and rains, there aren't a lot of weeds, and in case it even drizzles, the plants will be able to get something. That's a very major improvement. Hizi ndio nilikuwa nasema, hizi ni tuwili tu tuko hapa. Malizia huko tu kwanza. Ni hii na hii. Let me start with this side and then I'll show you the other side as I'm coming back towards the sun, because there's a bit of shade there, but this side I can't show with the sun on my face. So mulching has been done. What I'm going to do now is probably I'll do some watering, a bit of watering in the week. I'll call somebody to come and help me out, because these are quite a number of trees. So I'll have someone come out and help me out. Yep. So it's evening and I have to remove this clothesline, because I only put it on when I am doing my washing, when I have a lot of washing, and then after that I take it out. Because if it stays in the sun a lot for a prolonged period, if I just leave it, the way sun is so hot, it's going to make it, it's nylon, but still there's something it does that it hardens and becomes brittle, and then it can cut. And because we haven't finished beautifying our compound such that I can put more than one wire for hanging clothes, and because this is the clothesline is somewhere where people pass, so what I do is that I just take out this, I put it up for the day that I'm hanging the clothes, leave it for an extra day in case there's something extra I need to do, and then fold it up again and keep it in the house until the next time that I'll be doing a lot of washing. So now I'm going to remove it. It's about 15 meters long, so it becomes very helpful. And what I do is that, like now you see I've tied it here, then it's gone across to that other tree post, and then it's gone across to the other one. Yeah, so that was able to handle together with the wire that just runs across from this toilet block up to the fence. Yeah, so yeah, these are some of the things about living in an unfinished house, but everything we say is mpole mpole, pole pole. Yeah, in Uganda they say mpola mpola. Yeah, as we continue to develop the house, then I'll get somewhere permanent to put the clothesline where people don't pass frequently, and then I can leave the clothesline out, and then probably at that point I can put only wires. This one is wire, this one is a hard wire, but again when we are cutting when the grass is being slashed, sometimes we have to take it out, or if there's something big that's being brought into the house. Yeah, so that's it. Then I'll need to go to the gate and take out the padlock I had used this for inside within the compound, go and change, put the proper padlocks for the gate before I lock up for the evening. I can consider this a good day when I've had somebody come to work for me and they've done a good job. They've left without me being angry. You know, sometimes, and that's why a lot of times I prefer using younger people to come and work for me. When you have some of these older men, I don't know whether it's just, of course, part of it is the abusive, I can call it what, disregard and disrespect for women. You know, for a woman who's able to be commissioning you or paying you. Sometimes I'll call them here to do work, and they'll do the shoddiest work, and I'll be annoyed right from the point they're still working, before they finish, because I know it's going to be a poor job done. But look at what this young man does. He's been here the entire day. Trust you me, I'd have called an older man. He'd have finished at noon, maybe let's gone somewhere. Then they are very brazen. I just say something came up, I had to leave, but I'm going to finish. Then comes and finishes in half an hour the work that should have done in a day. It's done shoddily, and you have nothing to do but pay them. So over time, after having such experiences for so long, I just decided I'd rather have the work weight. I'd rather have the work weight until the day I get someone who listens very keenly to what my instructions are. Because like I keep saying, it's not that I cannot do this work. I just don't have the stamina. But I know exactly what I want done. And I know if I took time, I'm not coming with all the kids. Yeah. And I know that if I took time, if I patiently, oh, okay, I had done the other one. If I took time, if I was patient, and I wasn't in a rush, and I didn't have a lot more to do, it's work that I can do. Only that for me, it might take me probably a whole week to do what that person can do in a day or several days. But some of these older men, all the impunity they have, and they are downright lazy, some of them. So they come from the onset. Somebody comes to work for you, knowing very well that I'm just going to do a shoddy job for that one. And you know, some of them have this mentality of, she has money, she'll still pay whatever it is I do, because what is she going to do, you know? And it just pisses me off. So when I get work done like this, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. Where I'm satisfied, I can look around at what was done. I can see the effort put per day. I mean, he's done like everything. Collected the stones on the side, done the mulching, dug around the trees. You know, some of these people actually... Anyway, I consider it a successful day when my work has been done and I'm not angry. And now the ramifications of that are, if the work is not done well, we are now in what? We are coming to mid-November. We are not yet even in mid-November. I'm doing this in preparation of the next time it rains, irrespective of whether it's going to be in this November or December. Whatever little rain comes, there's going to be maximum utilization of the stuff that needs to be done on the ground so that the crops can be given a head start in shooting to the next level. So when somebody comes and does a shoddy job, you know that the next tilling is almost in 4 months, or will not happen again until you're harvesting the crop. So that person has put you behind so much. I love the peace, the calmness, the tranquility of Ruai. Always nice. And on a day like this, when I'm happy with the work that has been done, when I'm happy with my life, when I'm happy with how things are going, when I'm content with what I have, oh, so nice. I really give thanks to God for all this. Yeah, because I can remember days when I've been so unhappy, when I was in places that were not making me happy, situations that were not making me happy. But right now, I'm in a good place and I give thanks. So this is why I love Ruai so much, and why I'd encourage any of you looking for a retirement place to come to Ruai, come and settle here, come and look for a home here, or come and visit someone here. It's so nice, it's so tranquil. There are birds singing right now. It's green. I mean, this is a time of newness with the crops in the fields. Yeah. It's unfortunate that the beans didn't pick up, because now they'd have been at the level that I like, when the maize is that high and then the beans are just a few inches high. Yeah, but look at this. We're able to watch the sunset in the evening. I know some of you are in places where you can't see the sunset because there's a building there and there's a building here. But Ruai, oh, it's all tranquility, all beauty, all restful, all calmness, all solitude if you want, if you're a solitude person. So yeah, and then this is the size of the lot of land. So if you have this size of a plot, you're good to go. You're good to go. I mean, and the amenities are there. We have water, we have electricity. Ruai it's a beautiful place. I'd encourage anybody who's buying land and has some comfortable amount of money to come and buy in Ruai. As for me, I give thanks, I give glory. I give thanks and glory to God for having this opportunity to call this place home. I look forward to, God willing, having my retirement years here. Even if I was to travel somewhere else, I'll always come back to Ruai. Ruai will always be the home that Ruai gives me a tranquility that Uganda did. I lived in Uganda for many years, and the peace and calmness that I had in Uganda is only surpassed by what I have now in Ruai. I was so happy. I was so happy. I mean, you go somewhere where your heart feels at peace, and it's always also about the people who are in that place. And I can say that Uganda gave me that. And now Ruai, my home, my beautiful Ruai, my nice weather Ruai, my wide fields Ruai, my sunsets, beautiful sunsets Ruai, my beautiful sunrises Ruai. I welcome you to it. Thank you very much for staying on the channel. I give thanks to God that this has been a happy day. You don't take it for granted when you're happy. You don't take it for granted when you're content with everything. I'm at a place where I'm content in my life with what I have. Where I'd wish for more, I just pray for more. But I will not like lament that I don't have this or I don't have this. I have enough. Be blessed wherever you are. Have a good night, have a good evening, have a good morning, or have a good afternoon wherever you're watching from, and God bless you. Bye for now. Please remember to like and subscribe. Evening, I'm going to close the video off here. Thank you so much. Thank you for staying on the channel. Thank you for staying with us. Thank you for keeping on supporting me. I appreciate this construction going on there. So yeah, that's why. So thank you very much for staying on the channel. Please continue to like and to subscribe. I appreciate all your support, not only for the countries mentioned, but everybody else. I'm very grateful. Please remember to leave a like and a subscribe. And if you have any questions, you may ask me. I appreciate very much all of you who have been giving me support. It makes all the difference. We are pushing on the numbers 79 and still pushing to go to 1,000 subscribers. Stay blessed and please return for viewing of more stuff that we are going to be doing. Until then, it's all. Bye-bye.